Your love is like radiant diamonds bursting inside us, we cannot contain.
Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. We're back with our Faith and Family series, and today we're celebrating the Annunciation. And for those of you that don't know what the Annunciation is, this is the day the church commemorates when the angel Gabriel came to Mary and let her know that she was going to conceive a son and that he would be Jesus. So, big day for the church. If we were having regular masses, even though it's a weekday, we would still have 2 readings. Liturgy of the Hours is a little different. You may have heard that from Matthew. And this is all just focused on the fact that our world received Jesus as a human because of Mary's yes, her fiat, her obedience to God's will above all else. So to honor this special day in the church, we are going to make, drum roll please, Annunciation paper dolls. All right, super easy, very, very toddler friendly, like most of the stuff we'll be doing, and doesn't require a whole lot of supplies. You probably will have them in your house. So for today's activity, you're going to need some paper plates, a couple, and a stapler, some scissors, glue, and then something to color with, crayons, colored pencils, markers, whatever you got. So the first thing you're going to do is get one of your paper plates, and you're just going to fold it down like this. And this is going to be the body of your angel or Mary, whichever one you want to make first, all right? So pretty easy. And then to make sure it kind of stays in position, just going to give it a good staple. There you go. Then you're going to get a second paper plate and trace a circle. You can kind of see it right there in the middle and cut it out. And that is going to be the head of your paper doll. And you can just glue it on right there. And then at this point, this is a good opportunity to color their clothes and color their face. We did our Mary in mostly blues, but you can color however you want. You could even maybe do some blue with some gold stars, like Our Lady of Guadalupe, or different Marian Apparitions if you're familiar with them, whatever your heart desires. And then for your angel, you're going to do the same thing, same body, same head, but then you're going to get another plate and trace your child's hands. So you can kind of see there's Cecilia's hand right there, and cut that out. And then those are going to be the wings on your angel. All right, we gave our angel a little halo too. So, and then we did some cutting around the edge just to give it a little decoration. All right, and then if you'd like yours to stand up, maybe on your sacred space at home, you can glue a toilet paper roll on the back. All right, and then you'll be able to get Mary and stand her up on your sacred space. And this is a great visual tool to talk to your child about the Annunciation and what that looked like, and have them act it out for themselves. You can see them, they're right there. All right. Also, when you're doing all that coloring and cutting and gluing, it's a great opportunity to ask your child about how they thought Mary was feeling in that moment when the angel visited her. Was she scared? Was she nervous? Was she excited? Maybe those are all things we're feeling right now. Maybe we're a little uncertain. Maybe we're a little scared. Maybe we are excited. Either way, we can draw upon those examples that the Blessed Mother had. And even though she may have been scared or anxious, she still said yes to God. She still gave him her fiat. So even in moments when we might be scared or nervous or anxious, we can always say yes to God. Right? All right, so in keeping with our Marian theme for the Feast of the Annunciation, today's story is The Virgin Mary Around the World by Chantal Barros. This is a short little board book, not long at all. And the really cool thing about this is that it's all about the different Marian apparitions of the world. This opening page, you can see a nice world map, and it shows all the different locations where there's been a Marian apparition. And our apparition is when Mary has revealed herself, and an individual has had a vision of Mary, and that has been sanctioned by the church. So pretty cool stuff. All right. Away we go to Mexico, where it's hot in the desert sun. Our Lady of Guadalupe came to say, "I love you, little Juan." And here's St. Juan Diego. And if you're familiar with the story of Our Lady of Guadalupe appearing to him, you might remember that she left her image on his tilma. kind of like his cloak. And so you can see there's a little image on his tilma. Out of the stormy Cuban sea came Our Lady of Charity. The three Juans in their rocking boat prayed for help and continued to float. Let's take a trip on a little ship in the sea off of Brazil. The nets stayed empty until they prayed, then Our Lady made them fill. In Ireland, the people were sad. So many families were leaving. Our Lady of Knock gave them hope that helped them keep believing. Fatima was the place to be in 1917. 3 little children were blessed with the chance to meet Mother Mary and see the sun dance. And here is Francisco, Lucia, and Jacinta, and those were the 3 children that saw the Blessed Mother in Fatima. St. Simon Stock, he prayed a lot for help from the Virgin Mary. She brought him the brown scapular with a promise to never tarry. Come take a glance at a place in France where the healing waters flow. Our Lady of Lourdes heals the sick that visit her small grotto. There's St. Bernadette. A special thrill on a Polish hill is Our Lady in a painting. She appeared to St. Ladislas in a dream and asked to stay there reigning. Not long ago, in Cabejo, Our Lady came to visit. Her message was of hope and peace, and her appearance quite exquisite. A boy beneath a tree in Vallecani was late and had to go, but with the child he shared a sip, and the milk began to flow. A Chinese village, afraid of pillage, prayed to Mary for aid. The sight of the Virgin in the sky left the soldiers running afraid. And then our book ends with 2 Marian prayers. So we have the Hail Mary and the Memorare. And if you're not familiar with these, today would be a great opportunity to learn them, to pray them together as a family, again, to honor the Blessed Mother and her fiat, her yes to the world. Also, if you hadn't heard of some of these, if some of these apparitions sounded completely foreign to you, today is a great day to look them up and to learn a little bit more about them. But thank you so much for joining us again today. Please know that we're keeping you all in prayer consistently as a staff during this uncertain time, and not knowing when it will end or what tomorrow is going to look like. So just know that we're thinking of you, we love you, we miss you, and come back tomorrow. Come hang out with us again, 2 o'clock. We're going to have another activity, another story, and we can't wait to see you then. All right.
Bursting inside us, we cannot contain.